Sowing the Seed series, Story 5. Jesus finds Zacchaeus. Taken from Luke chapter 19, verses 1 through 10. This story takes place the same day as the previous story. In fact, it may take place immediately afterward. Some people are quick to point out what they see as a contradiction in these two stories. When Jesus healed Bartimaeus, he was leaving Jericho. This story says Jesus entered and was passing through Jericho. Which one is correct? Actually, they are both correct. The city of Jericho was divided into two parts that were connected by a road. The first part was mainly residential. The second part was the commercial or business district. Bartimaeus was begging on the road that connected the two parts of the city. Therefore, when Jesus healed Bartimaeus, he was leaving the residential district of Jericho. This story takes place as Jesus and his disciples enter and pass through the business district of Jericho. The main character in this story was a tax collector, commonly called a publican. Publicans were Jews who collected taxes for the Roman government from their fellow Jews. Publicans were seen as traitors to their own people, and many tax collectors abused their authority, making themselves rich by demanding more money than the people actually owed. Remember to keep this story connected to the previous story. Jesus had a new follower. So Jesus entered and was going through Jericho. A man named Zacchaeus lived in Jericho. Zacchaeus was the chief tax collector, and he was very rich. Zacchaeus was trying to see who Jesus was, but the crowd was very large, and Zacchaeus was very short. So Zacchaeus ran ahead of the crowd and climbed up into a sycamore tree to see who Jesus was, because Jesus had to go past that place. When Jesus got there, he looked up and saw Zacchaeus. "Zacchaeus," Jesus said, "quick, come down. I'm going to stay at your house today." So Zacchaeus got down as quick as he could and welcomed Jesus into his home with great joy. But when the crowd saw what was happening, they all began muttering, "He's gone to be the guest of a man who's a sinner." Then Zacchaeus stood and said to the Lord, "Listen, Lord, I'm going to give half of everything I own to the poor, and if I have cheated anyone out of anything by a false accusation, I will pay them back 4 times what I took." And Jesus said to Zacchaeus, "Today salvation has come to this house, because this man is also a son of Abraham. For that is why the Son of Man came, to search out and save the lost." Sowing the Seed series, Story 5. Jesus finds Zacchaeus. Taken from Luke chapter 19, verses 1 through 10.